Hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we're going to look at did we recently go into space and land on the moon like they said we have? Is the space we see, like the stars and everything, when we're asleep or laid down and we're looking at the sky, is that real universe? Seven of Wands. Unclear thinking. So did this I don't know if it was America or who it was, supposedly, that went into space. So Seven of Wands. So the sky we see is used to defend us. Pressure. Did these astronauts really go and land on the moon universe, the most recent one? I'm getting reckless here. Reckless and impairment and judgment. Is it a case of what we see we didn't do? Absolutely. So I've done moon videos before. Even my grandson picked up, it's a crystal ball, and he calls it the future ball. And he started talking and he said, no, the moon's behind the moon. Yeah, I should tell you, he's 4 years old. Give me that ball back. Is there a moon behind the moon? Don't trust. Not their money. That's military. Are we talking military? Absolutely. Oh yes, the elite, say they come. How does Musk feel about being told that we've gone onto the moon if we haven't? Unreliable, can't depend on this person. How does he feel? Surely he'd be in the know. Does Musk, I nearly called him President Musk for some reason, does Musk, now I do like Musk as well, I'm not here to rag everybody down, but with every good parts to people, there's also a dark side as well that they don't want us to know. Does Musk believe that, travel to the moon is indeed possible and happening? Right, so there's something in there, something that becomes their enemy. Take the best part of you and build on it. Stop overthinking, too much time to think. Why would boredom be an issue? money, distraction, law of attraction, building something. No, I definitely believe that there's satellites outside. Is that right? Are there many, many satellites outside the Earth? Change your direction. Current attitude change. Oh, this is all leading up, you know. I don't believe we're being to the moon. I'm going to, you know, stick my neck on a line there and say that they're lying. I'm going to say that this is some kind of prelude to where we're going with things. They want to distract you. So don't you think it was bizarre sending a rocket to the moon when you've got all the shit that's going on? Was it a distraction? Is it meant to distract us? Won't step in, won't step in. Is it there to distract us? Probably, because they're not helping with the day-to-day situation. So you can send, you know, apparently, allegedly, astronauts to the moon, but you can't stop the boats. Yep. We'll have that one. Was it delay? Someone not interested? Careful what you say, not to be relied on. This is about us believing people. Are you telling us not to believe what we're being told regarding the moon landings? Absolutely. Look, in space and time. And I see two things, you know, going at once. And not making a big splash about things either. Okay, how do the astronauts feel about lying about going into space? No, actually, did the astronauts believe that they went into space and landed on the moon? So I've got a woman here who's bright as a button. She could be a scientist. Maybe she's in hiding. Is this woman in hiding? No, but she's not happy. She's needing a lot of support and reassurance. So that could be she wants evidence. Does this say she's legally? Is this woman, Queen of Swords, either a lawyer or scientist? So you've got a potential whistleblower here who is absolutely in fear for her life, and especially, you know, hearing things about other scientists. So is this woman worried about the other scientists that are gone missing or dead? She's worried for herself. You know, that's what happens to you when you disagree, or, you know too much and you don't seem to be... people do think, you know, not everybody goes along with a conspiracy at work. She believes these people have been taken somehow because they didn't like the path they was going down. Are we using... So how does this woman... How did the astronauts feel when they landed on the moon? Not coming back. They didn't go to the moon. Okay, tell me technically why we can't go and land on the moon. Very difficult, too difficult. I'm getting the conditions here, so this can be Mother Nature. Well, yeah, do you know what? Why don't these rockets and everything get knocked out of the way by space debris? Giving a wrong impression. How do the astronauts feel about lying to us? They can't tell us the truth, so they have to move on, you know. It's a job at the end of the day, and they're outnumbered vastly. And as you've seen, this is, you know, bad things happen if you step out of line. And going to the press, no one would believe you. CIA listening to your phone calls, watching you. I mean, it could be FBI, so it's not just CIA. Why would they lie to us? Because they want us to believe something that's not real. Now, some people who are new to this channel will think, what's she on about? What's she going on about? So you'd have to go back and take Big Fat Psychic and them on because there was a lot of information. And basically, it's like they want us to believe in something. And all this can only lead to what universe? Here she is again. I don't know, this woman feels familiar. So if you get a man sat in front of you telling you about space and everything, you're going to feel a lot more inclined not to believe him. But a woman who is a scientist and this, that and the other, we will believe her. I don't see this as they're talking about a woman, so a woman who's famous, who's good at things, politician maybe, announcements. What are they trying to achieve? Filling our heads with this bollocks. Make us feel scared, isolate us, you know, take control. I have said this a million times, okay? You do not get spaceships coming to see us from the other side of the world and doing the zigzag and all like that. You do not get that. Those are holographic. People who have been, you know, had alien abductions, allegedly, they are able to use technology to simulate that, whether it be hypnosis, whether it be sound waves that they're using on us. That's what's being used for the Quaker area, earthquake at Area 51. Is the moon the louche? What they think could happen? I asked, is it the louche? What they think could happen. So the louche apparently is supposed to be part of the moon or something. So when you pass over, you end up going there, get faked into believing that, you know, that is the correct afterlife. When the real thing is there. So if you get trapped in the louche, it means you're constantly reincarnating. Now, I've watched several channels on this, so they all kind of feel to be blending in, but it's only what they think will happen. I've got relatives. In fact, I've only discovered recently that I'm like Whoopi Goldberg, you know, with all the spirits on the back of you, saying, can you tell them this? Can you tell them that? Can you say this? All this time and he only focused on on family members. I never thought about anybody else coming through. Apart from when I'm private readings. So they're surmising what they think could happen. Okay then, where does this road lead us to then? Oh, go on then. Control, tighter restrictions, but I am getting money in the bank. So we work in frequencies and dimensions. So there's no aliens rocking through space at all. And I know that sounds crazy, but I've been reading on these things for, you know, a long time. So people hear that it's fake, but they take no notice, you know. I suppose not many people are interested in who goes to the moon. So if they didn't go to the moon, where did the astronauts go to? Oh, kidding yourself about the situation. So there was probably being prepared to be deceptive. So these astronauts, are they part of their, you know, the cover up, or what? Are they part of this false narrative? Absolutely, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. Is that Jeff Bezos? No. So we're definitely getting elites. Are these alleged astronauts? They're part of an undercover thing, like military, really, really specialist, secretive as well. Do you know what? We sit and look at the sky every day and we don't really question it. We know we see chemtrails and obviously planes go by. Oh, yeah, so are these astronauts' lives in danger now? Not a good luck to others, but will pass, will be proved right, but not yet. So I definitely feel like, you know, they're feeling this, obviously, with all the negative attention from scientists and stuff. It's put the fear of God into people. And now I thought about this the other day and I forgot to ask. Are any of these scientists made up, like don't really exist? There's a solution. Are the Americans, is Trump using, or his government, you know, and even ours, are the elites? This is all about, so what did I say earlier about a solution? They create the problem and enforce on us a solution. And somehow that is connected to wrecking the monetary system. Is that true? Absolutely. So it's out of our hands, and then they tell you but don't worry about it. Solve to move on. Wasting. Okay, so these scientists and people who have gone, and physicists, whatever, is there any of them in there that was made up and created by AI? Lack of ideas to commitment. Warning shots. Was it a warning shot universe? What they claim is not. So if you've noticed, you know, it starts off with a little comment. So I'm going to even go a bit further and say some of these faces have been created by AI. AI is already here. It has already taken over. It's on your social media. It's on your ads. It's on your internet. It's everywhere. It's not that it's not happening and it's going to happen. It is happening now. So, you know, any of these scientists know that the space is not real. Yeah, and so that becomes a problem for others. Are they going to try and tell us, you know, that some of these people are time travellers now, you know, stepped into another dimension? Oh my God. Oh, and that they're stuck in a situation. All right, let's have a look. Do we have time travellers? Are any of these scientists going back in time? Leap of faith. They'll get you to believe that they will. Yeah, people thinking they're going mad. Is time travel possible? No. Why would I have hair like that? Is time travel possible? Well, they may tell you that. I mean, it could be a second or it could be whatever. They may come up, you know, with ways. So there's one woman in particular here. Are they going to say she travelled back in time and can't get back? Or they want to cause a lot of worry. Or are they worried? Why would they be worried about this Queen of Cups reversed? Feeling left out in the cold? Now, when you say time travel, I don't mean, you know, you're getting a TARDIS, was it Doctor Who, and they go back and forth. But I definitely think you can shift dimensions and reality. Okay, let's be clear. What are the elites hiding from us and pretending to send people on the moon? Fond of you, fond of you, fond of you. He's getting us on side, trying to get us on side by, you know, worrying. What is the story of this woman? People looking for her. People looking for her. Yes, I know what's in the card. Yes. Where is she? Well, they may say that she's in another world. She's actually alive. I think people think she's dead, but she's alive. Why is she in hiding? Because she's pissed off powerful people. What is the truth of the situation regarding landing on the moon? And I'd say most recently, yeah, it's meant to upset us. Feel we're not coping, you know. They know we're not daft enough if you come out 1 week and say aliens exist, and 2 days later you're in space, and 4 days later, you know, UFOs are true. I do believe that we are in a constant cycle. Now, I do believe that, you know, we're reincarnating and coming back down here as part of a sick game. But I think we always get to this point, you know, when AI comes and the world is destroyed, and then it all starts again, you know, like a simulation. Well, we'll do a reading on thoughts and simulations, maybe in a day or so. Anyway, so that's what we're getting. Bollocks to the moon. It's not real. It is quite holographic. There has been mistakes. I've noticed them. I think it started about 4 or 5 months ago, and it takes me ages, you know. You don't look at the moon and think, oh, that's not real. It was that it looked different, and I kept sensing it. And when I say it looked different, it's me in my mind, and it says, the moon's not right, the moon's not right. And then I bash it off and bat it away. And then a few weeks later, I notice something again. And then when I start watching it and paying attention, I notice other stuff as well. So, but yeah, we'll go into that. I think that'll fit into reality. What is reality about? Okay, guys, let me know if you've enjoyed this, if you want any more of this kind of readings, and I'll be happy to do so. Outcome for us, actually, last card. Kind of get not really being able to do something about needing someone else's input. So right now we're stuck, we're trapped, unable to move. maybe this is, you know, while they'll be telling us stuff, making the announcements, trying to make us believe, you know, that we're stuck in a situation that we need more help and control to deal with. I don't know. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.